Hello you beautiful people and welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today we are going to be playing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which is one of the free PS Plus games this month. We've got quite a lot for PS4 actually. I think there's 4 games, which is amazing. But this is a game by a developer called The Chinese Room, and basically we don't know who we are. Everyone in this small English town has disappeared magically, and we need to figure out why and what happened. And the way that we do that is by these little orbs. So there's one main story, and then that's split up into about 5 or 6 chapters, and then there's little story arc things that we can do if we want to. So I think we'll look at a few of those, and then we'll just look around.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
See, it's pretty already. We haven't even started. So I think what we'll do is we'll look at how the different mechanics work for maybe 1 or 2 story things. And then I'm just going to look around at all the pretty things. Because I've already played this, so I feel like I don't want to take all the story away from people who are watching. So we'll just look at how pretty it is. And this is the game. It's very pretty. The night cycle changes, and sometimes it's prettier than other times. So what we have to do is go in here. There is a sprint button. I can't remember what it is. And there should be radio.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
The answers are in the light. So that's what we have to do. That's the little orb things. Basically you can click on everything. There is trophies for turning all the monitors on. There is trophies for looking at all the magazines and things. But we won't be doing that. So I need to remember how to run, because that's going to be important. So basically you can listen to radios, and that gives you a little bit of story. But there is also phones that you can listen to, which we won't do, because it's the same thing as the radio. And these are the things that we're looking for, these little orbs. So basically there is motion controls, which a lot of games don't use. So if I go that way, oh, it was the right way. It was supposed to be the wrong way, just to show you.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come
So
running to you,
pretty.
will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now, off.
Yeah, it's it's a bit sweary. It's very unnecessary. Right, so they're just gonna carry on talking about nonsense.
I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Okay.
And they've fallen out. So basically these are the main story arcs. So you need to go into those, and we should get a story arc. So Jeremy, so the first character, and basically this area will tell us about Jeremy, and then we'll go into another area which will tell us about a different character, and that's pretty much how it works.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find
Right, we'll we'll try and run away from that because I don't want to spoil it. Right, so I've run away from the little bit of story that was happening there up the beautiful road, and now we are in Yaughton, which I don't know if that's a real place. It could be. I mean, I could absolutely see this being a real place in England, and there is also more phones that you can do. But yeah, let's look around a little bit. So you can see there's a little orb over there. That will be, well, the one on the left is a miscellaneous objective, I think. And the one that's gone over there is one that we have to actually go to. So you'll see this little thing. Turn it that way. And boop. We get some more story.
Don't be so
That's how it works. So let's just look around and look at all the pretty things. Oh, the sky. I don't remember seeing the sky at night. But that's pretty amazing. So these orbs, they just float about and you have to follow them. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. There's a lot of people that won't like this game. And I've seen people try to play it and they don't understand what it's about. But I suppose if you're after sort of action and gameplay all the time, well, that's not very good. Missiles. But yeah, if you're after gameplay and action and all those things, maybe this isn't the game for you. But if you like a narrative that you can build at your own pace and very, very pretty playgrounds, then this is absolutely the game for you. The water looks amazing as well. I don't know if we'll be able to fully see how good it is because it's not running. But there is little streams and they look absolutely beautiful. It looks more real than actual water. But let's run around for a bit and see what we can find. The birds are very pretty. Or should I say some of the birds are very pretty. There's points where they're not so pretty. You cannot play on the slide, which is disappointing. It's the worst part about the game. Well, I suppose you could play on it like this, but that's not how a slide behaves. We can go into the pub, if I can remember where it is. It's gonna look very pubby. There are pubs and there are bus stops and there are all the things that you expect to find in England. It's quite nice actually. There's little maps so it tells you, I don't know what those little hearts are actually. I don't know if they're things that we need to pick up or stories or what. But let's go into the pub and see if it looks like what we expect a pub to look like. Right, going into the pub and they have fish and chips as today's special. They've got a dartboard, which is, yes, that's a common thing in pubs. And ale of the 50 pence for ale of the day. This is set quite in the past, as you can imagine, because it doesn't cost 50 pence anymore. I realise I'm just commentating on what I'm seeing, but that's what I said I would do. Because, yeah, I don't want to ruin everything. You can't get into cars, which is unfortunate. But that's pretty much the game. There are a few different areas. So there's this lovely little village town area. And then there is like a little campsite, I suppose it would be. Which is very pretty. It's all really nicely done, actually. I don't think I can really fault it in any way. It does what it needs to do, and it's very good at it. Right, so you'll notice there's quite a lot of these quarantine things. That is... I don't really want to spoil it, but that is part of the game. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go inside this house and we'll see. You don't have to activate these, so if you just run past it, then it's fine. I've noticed that the trigger buttons seem to be sprint if you hold them both, which is good. And we can't get in all the doors, but Look how pretty it is. This is just... I don't think this is a game. This is virtual reality thing. And then this. Spoiler! So I think we'll end it there. Thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you back in the next one. If you feel like this would be something that you would enjoy, I'd download it, give it a try. It takes about maybe an hour or two to complete it, and I think that's worth experiencing it for yourself. You know, it's a very, very pretty game, and they've done a really good job of making it. So thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you back in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye bye. So pretty. In fact, let's go see what they were painting. And then we'll end it. There's not going to be anything there, is there? Ah. They've painted their own house. How amazing!